So today I'm getting what they call the sandwich plate, ready for some cosmetics and clean. This is the part where your starter motor goes through, and there's your dust cover. It's pretty greasy. Yeah, but there is some pretty good news at the moment, because I've moved the engine up a bit further and got the gearbox in line, but that baby is going to be connected to the engine. Very exciting times. So the flywheel's over there, or flex plate, I don't know 100% the definitions why one's one or one's the other, or they're both the same, but you got the teeth around the edge which spins the starter motor and starts the engine. That's a given. Yeah, very exciting time. So I'm actually thinking, if it all goes well, because I also got a where is it? It's somewhere here. I've got the inner seal for there, which I'd like to replace. Do it somewhere. 1 second. Yep, here. As far as I know, that's the inner seal for that one. Do the inner seal, and then put the bell housing in, and then yeah, start connector. But first I want to do the cosmetics on that sandwich plate and the dust cover, and get those ready to connect. But I would, if all goes to plan, it's Thursday now, I would like to connect both and hopefully get everything ready for the install, hopefully on this Sunday. So I've got a few days before, so I've got today, Friday and Saturday, and then I'm hoping for Sunday morning to put it in. We'll see how we go with this, with just a bit of cleaning so far. We get clean, or where you can get it to underneath, like from that really thick greasy build up to a nice clean middle underneath. I'll still be probably spraying these silver, just from the side of rust or rust surface, or surface rust getting on there, but yeah, looks good, nice and clean, awesome. Guess what? Look at this black cloud, and it's started to spit a few things. My goodness, you start working on cars and this is what happens outside. Anyway, at least I got to the cleaning stage and sanding, so this is all, look at that, beautiful. That one's done. So what I'll do now is I'll wax and grease remove and paint them silver and let them dry inside. These are tools as well, which I got from Bunnings. There's different grits, but these are brilliant for cleaning back on metal. Just a good recommendation. And I've cleaned part of the front of the clutch fan. It'll go nice and black. And yeah, so I'll get into painting, and yeah, we'll be back. Okay, so we've got this little bit of time before it actually did rain. So I've done the silver. How good does that look? Got some very fine, should I say, runs, but nothing worth really worrying about. It's not the warmest weather. That's why if you ever do get any slight runs, it's mainly due to weather a lot of times, or spraying too close. But yeah, they look awesome. And part of the clutch fan, I've done the underneath in the black. Okay, so I from the XG Ute I had wrecked. This is another dust cover of what this dust cover would have started like. So if you look at the difference, if that was hanging opposite, that's how much you can change. It's hard with one hand. 1 sec. Let's try that again. So if you look at the difference, piled up grease versus nice and clean. So yeah, which one would you prefer? Okay, this is part of the clutch fan front that holds it on. It's now painted in a nice gloss black. You can see the nice gleam. So she looks as new. But this is the actual clutch fan. Obviously this is going to need a lot of cosmetics. I'm going to try and get these up really clean and white. This clutch fan is in very good, it's tight and that, so that's a big indication that it's still in good condition. So the cosmetics, this is all that needs. And get rid of all this. Now see if I can buff them up later on. So that's the clutch fan. So that's what the sandwich plate looks like. So you got the starter motor that comes through here. It sits on the two lugs. Another lug there. Like that. How good does that look? Brand new. Sweet. Okay. Flex plate bolts are on. With the sandwich plate. Looks good. I've got the gearbox on with everything else that's inside, flywheel, everything. Or you can call it a flex plate. Also got a starter motor in, all nicely revamped. Guess what? I can't wait till Sunday. I can't wait till Sunday. It's Friday. I think it's time to put it in. Let's go for it. Okay. The engine's not here anymore. It is. I wish it was in, but it's not in yet. I've got it into where we start from. Oh boy, I'm nervous. I hope this goes well. And being by yourself, not always the easiest. I'll put something like a jumper on there just to help protect the engine cover from the chains if they ever bang around. But I'm going to have to put some more covers or jumpers and material around there just to protect it as I go in. Oh boy. I never planned this. I thought it was Sunday I was going to do this, but here we go. Okay, look where we're at. So close. Just got to slide her in, and then for positioning. Oh, very excited and nervous and sweating. Here we go. Well, another step in it. Positioning. Good old rope to help sturdy which direction I'm going. Here's Ratchet. Okay. We are very close on the mount, but the other one's a little bit more tricky. So the problem, what I find, see what I've done is I've gone to a single hook. When you don't have those automatic adjusters, there's always freaking birds quaking when I'm on video. When I don't do video, I don't get any birds. See, look, hear it? They must hear my sound or something. Anyway, when you've got the two chains and you haven't got one of those adjusters, because you can get adjusters for up here which have a sort of like a steel bracket and two chains. There they go, birds again. Alright. Yeah, what was happening is you're always fighting with the angle and the gearbox at the back, and right where your back of your engine cover hits the firewall always fight. So what I've done is I've put a single chain, brought the hoist forward, which is then in turn going to try and push it back this way, because what was happening is constantly where the mounts were and the mount bracket, it was always tilted up half and it was only going halfway onto the bracket. Look at this now, that one's practically on the bracket. So while I'm pretty much on, I'm going to see if I can lower it and see if she'll slide on it even on one side. At least that'll start giving an edge, and then I can start playing again with the engine hoist to get the other bracket, because the brackets are not dead in line, they're sort of like that. So it's not a simple straight on, they're on an angle. Just something to take note of when you're looking at engines and engine mounts. Okay, with a lot of work all by myself, or ratchets here I guess. Guess what? It's just a temporary bolt for now, just to keep it in place, keep the hole there. But it's not bad. I looked at forums and a lot of people said 2, 3, 4 people are needed, which of course it would make it 1,000 times easier. Well, I shouldn't say easy when it comes to mounting, but yeah. If you look, you have a temporary bolt in there. But engine is back in. Engine is back in. Wow. Cause for celebration today. It's funny how we celebrate. We might have a drink or something, but it's toxic, isn't it? So we celebrate in the most craziest ways. Just thought I'd add that. But yeah, I'm pretty stoked. And you can see the gap between the air does when you're putting the engine in, never allows much gap. I wish they'd maybe make the firewall sort of angled around so engines never hit that place. Or car companies make these bolt, like in the old HQ Holdens and stuff, you could unbolt the whole entire front and pull the whole engine out, put it back in. Now everything's quick welded. Yeah, but anyway, wow, there she is, all done. Well, it's mounted, so now they're putting everything around it together is next. There she is. I'm still stoked. And look at that. What you gonna do when the come for you comes on? And